Good morning. Happy Friday. Oh, it snowed here in Chicago. Ice possible, drive with care, the car says. But yeah, it snowed and I guess it's a little slick out, of course, but it's sunny, which is always a positive. I'm a little sweaty. I'm always a little sweaty when I leave the house getting dressed. That's why I have my lovely little life-saving neck fan on. I feel like I should probably buy another one because I've had this thing since like, I want to say 2022, and it's still kicking, but it does make a little bit more noise nowadays. It used to be completely noiseless, but you definitely I wear it because like I'm in the theater a lot and I'll hear it. Like, oops, hopefully it's not, well, no one's ever said anything. Bubba doesn't say anything, but I definitely noticed that it's making a little noise, and it wasn't doing that when I bought it. So having it since 2022 is probably time to get a little backup. But anyway, I am on my way to get some work in. Whew. Happy Friday. The skyline here is magnificent, but I'm in motion now and I'm holding my phone, so we probably won't get the best view of it, but it is gorgeous. Do you know how much you weigh to be lying on my chest? No? You don't care? Good morning, happy Saturday. I am up redoing the thumbnails for my podcast YouTube episodes. It's something I wanted to change the podcast vibe for a minute now. So I just got up this morning, did this. I like it. It's simple, but gets the message across. I realized that the podcast, you wouldn't know what it was about from the covers that I use. But like I said, this was a last minute thing. So I am tweaking as I go. So gonna redo all the days. Thankfully there's only 4 to redo. Yeah. But anyway, it is Saturday, so I'm gonna do this a little bit and then I'm gonna head out. I got some things to do. As always, there's always errands and things. And of course, my shadow. Hi. Hi. He's like, Mama, give me the rest of the banana. That's why he's sounding so quiet and so good, because we're eating banana. So he's like, yeah, Mama, give me the rest. Oh, and just a random side bit. I rarely ever design on Canva on a laptop. I prefer the mobile app, but it's great that you have both options and all of that good stuff. I know a lot of people love using it on a browser, but for me, I just prefer the app. It's just much more condensed and just easier to use. So a little side thing. Making my breakfast and my greens, and I cannot tell you guys like how exciting it is to be using bread that you made. Like, seems like a little simple thing, but it is, man, bringing me so much joy. And I am loving that little press and seal. What is it called? The, let me get it out. I'm holding my phone, so I only got one hand. Yeah, press and seal. Absolutely loving that. Loving it. And so I'm using it for my sandwich, because a lot of times for my sandwiches I will use like that other little, I'm having a moment, guys. Definitely having a names moment at the moment. But that other little wrap, just so that my sandwiches, all my little stuff doesn't fall out, my avocado and all that. But so proud of myself, and it's gonna get even better. We've only just begun.
down the line something to work towards, okay? So demonstrate, and then you guys can try this with your dog. So
back from the baby boys training, I just had a little lunch, having a little tea, and listening to A Quiet Place Day 1. I enjoyed it, but I think number 2 is still kind of like my favorite Quiet Place, although I love number 1 because that's what created my love for the brand. Yeah, so I would say 2, 1, 3 are my faves when it comes to A Quiet Place. Are you guys fans? Have you watched? Which is your fave? But yeah, so I am getting ready to continue to edit the next video, and then I'm gonna get a little bit of nap because I have to record the podcast for tomorrow. But yeah, I am feeling pretty grateful. Turn that around so you can see me. Although you guys know I'm that type. Like, I feel like I'm on the screen way too much. But I guess that's how it goes when it's a personal vlog, right? But anyway, I'm feeling so grateful that, you know, I have been staying the course and just being consistent. I will talk more about that because I do have like a 2024 wrap-up video coming, and of course like a goals video and all of that stuff coming. But yeah, I just feel so grateful. I just left the conservatory. It was everything I needed. Now I gotta start checking things off the list for today. Look at my lipstick. Because I wear my mask. Gotta fix that. Anyway, I don't care. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was everything. And I did a little stream while I was there as well. My first stream of the year. Favorite place, first stream. Felt appropriate. But yeah. But first, I made tea. Still a little warm. Not blazing hot, but warm enough. I need to get my my old school what's that brand? That fancy brand they all love that costs a lot of money. I got the old school, the one with the top that you would eat, like people would make soup and they put it in the top. I have one of those in storage. I saw it the other day. I should have brought it out. But okay, now we gotta go. gotta do a better job of putting these away. So I'm not fighting to get them apart. Okay, I'm doing all the things tonight. Laundry, you name it. And I don't want these little bit of vegetables to go bad, so I'm gonna juice them. It's not gonna be that much juice, I'm aware. But like I said, I don't want them to go to waste. So I'm going to juice them. It's been a minute since I used this juicer, so I always have to like reacquaint myself with it. Wrong way. This way, yeah. But I love it. Definitely want to get into more juicing this year. Let's see. I'm pretty much the only one who uses this juicer. I normally do things like apples, carrots, ginger. I wish I had some ginger and apple right now, but wait, is there apples in there? Let me check. I don't think so, though. Nope, this is literally all I have. Let me lift this up some. There we go. So yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be that much juice because this is all I have. But we gonna do the thing. Oops. Come on, child. Okadoka. But let's see what it tastes like. Like I said, normally I do like apple, ginger, carrot. But let's see. It's very subtle. Like if I had more carrots, I think it'd be a little sweeter. But the celery is definitely dominating. But it's not bad. But I do plan to start juicing more. And I love, like I said, ginger, apple, those kind of things. So we're gonna be doing that. Good morning. Gotta get my hydration. That includes my poor eyes, which can be so dry at times. And of course, that also includes some H2O. I mean, water is just so, filtered water. Because the water here out of the sink, out of the faucet straight out, But anyway, I realized that I was wondering the other day, you know, let me move this a little bit. Just to make sure that we are properly framed. But the other day I was like, I thought I brought my other one, and I did. I did some organizing in my room, and it was in a bag. I just hadn't brought it in the kitchen. So we get to mix it up today, and we get to do a little snowflake. I don't think it snowed the other day, but you know, it's winter time, so snowflake it is. If I can get it out. some waffles because I'm out of everything else. I'm out of my eggs, which I definitely have to prioritize figuring out how to make them. And we're also out of my sausage. So thankfully I got this little mix. And little it is too. I don't even have full 2/3 cup, I don't think. But we're gonna make it do what it do. But I also got this because I'm going to be making my bread. I need to get more flour as well. Just quite a few things that I need to re-up on. But we're also gonna be making more bread, so I ordered this. It was free. I use my rewards. I can get it out of here to show y'all. It don't want to come in. All right. But I got this knife because the ones that are here were just not cutting the bread like I wanted. And so this one was very highly rated by the users. It's nice and serrated. So hopefully it'll do a good job when it comes to slicing my bread up really nicely, because I'm so excited. I'm still just like on a high from like making my own bread. It's the little things, always the little things. But yes, I'm gonna get this going, and then I'm also working on. All right, I had to switch to my DJI, but I think I mentioned maybe last week or so how I want to start using the Reminders app to help me, you know, keep track of all the different things I need to do. I got to update this because a lot of this is kind of like old, like from when I was doing Fat Girl the vision board, Event and all that and whatever. But I'm starting a weekly planner. I got this idea from another creator here on YouTube. She also owns a stationery business. I will link her because I think I'm so grateful for what she showed. And it basically was how you can use the Reminders app as a planner and content tracker. And I was trying to set it up on my tablet and it's giving me a few problems, but I had to update iOS 18 on my phone, even though I didn't want to, because I usually just don't update for a while. I let them get all the kinks out and do all their things. But I finally did, and because it was the only way that I could get the sections. And by that I mean, I set up this little test here, and what I did is I went in and I added all the dates. And the way it works is you tap here, you can manage sections. If you haven't had a section, you would just create a section. But if you want a new section, you would do it here. If you want to edit, you would do it here. But the great thing about that is, okay, so once I created my sections, and I just did obviously Monday through Sunday, and I might switch that because I think I like Sunday to be my first day of the week. Anyway, then you could hit view as columns. And that way you have all the days going across. And then that way you can go ahead and you can add a reminder. We're just going to do something simple here just for, you know, the sake of sharing it. Right? And then apparently if you wanted to, yeah, they believe you can add what they call a subnote. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know. I feel like there might be a little bit of a glare happening here. Hopefully not. Let's switch it over a bit. Okay, hopefully not. I can't really see it. That's the thing about the DJI, the Pocket 2, which is what I have. The screen is pretty small, so there are times when I just can't really see it. But anyway, then you could also add like all these other little things. So then, you know, well, you may not know because you probably have, if you haven't watched my 12 Days of January series, you don't know how much joy being able to do that gives me to say that I did something like, ooh. And I'm going to change that setting too because I don't want the things that I did to disappear. I know there is a setting where they will just, I believe, drop down. So I am just working on getting this set up. Like I said, I'm going to do my January Wiki Planner. I just created that little test to show you guys in case you're interested in it. And like I said, I will post her down below because she can really explain it to you. But that's what I'm working on. And then, like I said, I'm going to make my brekkie. And then soon I'm going to have to get out of here. These mornings go by so fast. I love the mornings. I especially love a Monday morning. But Monday mornings go so fast. It's like, why? Why are you going so fast? things. Anyway, gotta do the things. Happy Monday. I don't think I said that. Happy Monday. Okay, I am so hungry. Literally triple tasking. Well, doing some stuff related to my blog, listening to Cameron on YouTube, Cameron Monet. I've mentioned her before. Check her out. But I am checking out my blog because I know that I need to change this page here, my like to know page, because it's got like more of my things that I was doing in like fall. So I gotta change that. Oh yeah, it had this one here that had like a lot of those different little mini waffles. Is it gone? Yeah, it's probably out because it was the holiday plates. But yeah, I am working on my site. Like I said, multitasking, triple tasking, I call it. But these little waffles, so good. I think I'm gonna, as much as I've enjoyed these, I think I'm just gonna buy like regular pancake mix because wintertime, it's just feeling like I want these waffles all day, every day. The neighbor's dog barking. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get back to this, and then like I said, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get my shower and get out of here. And speaking of my site and the product shopping faves link, I have been setting up these product sets on my LTK. There's some good stuff for Valentine's. Like, I'm about to order a couple of these things because I just think they are so stinking cute. But I've added a few items. More is definitely coming. And whatever I order, I'm definitely going to do like a little try-on haul because fashion is one of my pillars. And I'm excited for that because I haven't done that in a very, 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 very long time. You guys, why did this poster go try to infringe upon what is meant to be? Like, we were literally meant to get our P.O. box today. I don't know what she thought, but she tried to infringe, but the universe had already decided that we were getting it. We decided with the universe that we were getting it. And so it was going to be, no matter what. But so I was in her line. She was giving me a little hard time and saying I need certain things. I'm like, oh, well, I probably have that in my phone. So I was going to go. So she's like, oh, step aside. Not a problem. And so then she's waiting on someone else. And then another employee comes. He seems more like a supervisor type. He's like, step over. I step into his line. He makes it happen. I tell him the deal, you know, about the address. I'm moving from the P.O. box at the main post office, yada, yada, yada. He's like, okay. Just show me your insurance card. I'm like, done. Here's, send my files on my phone. Here's my ID. And then he even made it so that it'll be easier when I switch from the P.O. box that I have to this one because he already pre-approved it. Like, I already came in and they got my ID. He put it on file, gave me the signature, and we're all good. So I don't know what her deal was. I don't know. She wasn't like rude or anything. She was just dismissive. So, but she didn't know what we know. And that's that. The universe had already planned for us to make this happen today. And so we did. I'm so grateful. This is so random. It always makes me wonder what was here. Because it's just so random. But all right. Time to go get this day. Well, part 2 of this day. Popping. So glad they left the lights on the trees. Yay. Love it, love it, love it. Crisp day in here in Chicago. But we're making the most. Shocked. I'm excited. I'm actually going to see that. They invited me. I'm very excited for my first theater moment of the year. This little phone, when it's on HD, it's so hard for it to focus. But all the flags in the city are at half staff. But I'm excited for Shook. But let me go. I missed my bus sightseeing. I haven't been down here in a minute. So I guess that's why I'm just like do. As if I didn't just spend like 40 minutes in the post office. Woo. Ciao. The wind is winding. It is winding. I need my little hand warmers, but they're all the way down in my backpack. I have to plan a little better. It's been a minute since I've been on the streets. I've been driving everywhere, so I definitely got to plan a little better. I mean, I have them, but they're like literally all the way down in my backpack. I'm just not doing that. So I just have to keep my hands in my pocket, but literally my coat is open, so my body's not cold. It's just my cold hands, Good evening. We are back in the kitchen. Been a long day, very productive though. Ooh, you guys, I've been so productive. I'm so happy about that. But as I mentioned, I don't have much food here, so rice and chicken is gonna be. Although I contemplated making that mac and cheese, I feel like I just want the rice and I want to cut up the chicken and just do a little thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. And because I haven't had it in a minute, I'm about to make me a hot chocolate. Make me a little double hot choc. Yeah, and I'm editing video and I gotta record the podcast. It's after 7. I think it's almost 8 o'clock. So it's gonna be another long night. Last night I didn't go to bed till after midnight. So another long night. But it's all good.